Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host, Chris Steltz. Tonight we're joined by a special guest,
Hey.
Ben Over, beer connoisseur, homebrewer extraordinaire. Ben, what's your favorite kind of beer?
Usually IPAs, Saisons, or Scottish Ales are my three favorite styles.
What's your favorite brand or
Brand?
type? Or not type, but
I'd say I like hometown. I love Trogs, probably one of my favorite breweries. Also Bell's and Founders. Kind of those two kind of go between each other.
mid-country staples.
Those are probably my favorite breweries right now.
Very good. And Trogs, we should mention, is about 5 miles that way, right behind us.
Yeah.
But anywho, Ballast Point, it's their Sculpin IPA Pale Ale, limited release, available now. I think it comes out in April, sometime around there. Sounds about right. As far as where you can get it on the East Coast. It's, you know, a West Coast beer, obviously, but it's starting to become more prominent out here. New Jersey, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, you can get it. And this is a limited release, like I said, 7% alcohol by volume. It says India Pale Ale, but it's probably closer to an Imperial IPA, I would think, because they do have their Big I IPA, which is another IPA. So something I should mention, being that this is a West Coast IPA, it's going to be similar to, I would think, like a Pliny the Elder or like a Stone IPA. Maybe even like a Pliny the Younger with a sweeter taste. But so with that said, let's get into the cup. Let you know how it smells, how it tastes, and we'll see it. So as soon as Ben popped the cap on this one, we got kind of like a whiff of the, the hops. You get that hot bubble from your glass and everything. It's not as strong as I was expecting it to be. There's definitely kind of a West Coast feel to it with the pininess, a lot of citrus, but then they kind of throw in the apricot and mango that you get in like a Double Trouble IPA from Founders or a Hop Slam. Not nearly as strong as those two, but it's definitely, they kind of mixed like a middle of the country style IPA with a West Coast IPA.
Yeah, no, it's very complex aroma. And the head, I like the color of the head is very white. You
Yeah,
always get some of the IPAs and double IPAs get kind of like loose, dirty color.
Yeah, it's almost like a wheat beer head, to tell you the truth. And you were saying earlier, there's actually like two shades to the head. It's kind of strange. There's a top like white layer, and then underneath there's kind of like it's like not a yellow, but like an eggshell off-white kind of color. It's kind of strange. As far as the color goes, awesome. I mean, color orange, just like I like IPAs like this kind of color.
Good hop haze.
Yeah, excellent. That's what you're saying.
Nothing wrong with that.
Tons of carbonation. It's just pouring off the bottom of the glass, as you can see in the pour video. As far as the aroma, lots of piney. Wow, this beer's warming up pretty quick out here. It's like 90 degrees, but as it warms up, you get more of the piney. A lot of citrus in there. Taste-wise, it's good IPA. Tons and tons of grapefruit. I'm getting just smacked around with the grapefruit flavor in it. I mean, literally like you're eating a piece of grapefruit.
Yeah, that moved actually it's really really smooth.
Yeah,
that moved through my, like I usually, when I do my beer advocate stuff, I would like start at the tip of the tongue through the back of the mouth. And that one was actually really uniform. A little bitter at the beginning, but the end was really smooth.
I was expecting a lot more bitterness out of it, to tell you the truth, and it's really a well-balanced IPA. I can see why a lot of people go for this one. A little bit of bitterness right in the front, by the middle of the tongue. It's a ton of like peach and apricot and mango. You get a little bit of the pininess in there, but it's really not that prominent. A lot more in the aroma rather than the actual taste. So, scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a solid 9. A 10, but I mean, I've had, a 10 for me is a Hop Slam, so it's going to be.
Yeah, this isn't a very one-sided beer either. Like every time I'm drinking it, I'm getting kind of a different array of flavors.
Yeah, it's
different intensities of the citrus and the piney. Definitely a complex beer.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's also worth mentioning this used to be called North Star, and it used to be only available in kegs. And then people were like, "Wow, we really like this beer. Can we get it in bottles?" Well, no, you can't, but here, we're going to start bottling it, and they called it Sculpin. Hopefully Russian River decides to do that with Pliny the Younger, but who knows. This is getting easier to get. They're upping the production almost every year because it is so popular. But yeah, this is Ballast Point Sculpin. I gave it a 9. What would you?
I would definitely either an 8.5 or a 9. Always remember, good beers come with fish on them.
Yeah, yeah. This is true. This is very true.
It is true. So yeah, I definitely give it a 9. I've had the Big I, or Big I IPA, and
which is also has a fish on it.
Yeah, I don't have it to taste with this, but this seems more complex. I would have to drink them back to back to really do a good review. But
yeah,
both good beers. This seems to impress me more.
The Big I seems kind of more German to me, as far as like a kind of earthy, spicy, more bitterness rather than citrusy, fruity. But yeah, this is Ballast Points. It's their Sculpin, 7% alcohol by volume. Should be available. You can probably still get it now. It's only going to be around for probably another month or so. But until next time, cheers.